gentlemen, with another Geek Culture Congress. I am your host, as always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez. I am here with the very funny and talented Mr. Tarek Lewis. Tarek, what time it is? Tell him what time it is. Let them know what's going on with you.
I've been watching Predator over and over again.
Really? that bad? It was that good?
And, of course, we have the king of late-night radio here in Tampa, Florida, Mr. Joey Franchise.
Kind.
How you doing? Have you watched that Predator yet?
Not yet. I just got movie passes today
yeah.
to go see it, so I'm going to make that a thing. I just been caught up playing Spider-Man on PS4, you know. Trying to get busy on that, unlock all these suits.
Let's talk about movie passes. We're going to get some preview passes to see that Venom movie, so we're going to be able to review that. I don't know if you might have to take the night off for that.
I got to figure it out. Maybe it'd be like the Deadpool situation when we saw the events for that, where it was before my show.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
I
don't know, man. I don't know. Are you going to really take a day off just to see Venom?
Nah. Maybe if it was like Spider-Man Far From Home.
If it happened to fall on a religious holiday, you can see it.
There you go.
All right. Well, talking about movies that are also coming out, Captain Marvel trailer dropped today. Wildfire on the socials. Your first impression, Mr. Tarek Lewis?
I thought I would rather watch a mildly attractive woman peel a banana and throw it away than watch that trailer over again.
Why? It was
not
okay.
getting replayed at the gym when I'm on the machine.
Damn.
It was not exciting.
It was a teaser. It was a teaser.
It was not dope.
No,
I would rather them just do like sound effects and then show the logo or something.
Tickle your interest?
At all, man.
No?
At all. She's slapping an old woman on a bus.
Man.
And the little green elves that came out.
But all the green elves, those are the scrolls, bro.
And then Samuel Jackson looked like Mr. Glass. I was
he did look like Mr. Glass.
Not excited, and it may be because I'm more excited for Infinity War. I'm like, I don't even want to see this. I may be a little biased.
We do see the pager though.
We see
Infinity
the pager.
War.
Yeah,
We did. I don't remember the pager.
It was green screen.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
It was like the OG like pager.
The OG pager.
Yeah. What was
That's
it?
funny.
143. I love you.
Yeah.
That type of with that type of text.
You live in that time, Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But yo, I mean, I was hyped for it. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? At this point, anything Marvel Studios drops, I get hyped for. They could have videoed the dirt, and I would have got hyped. You know what I mean? With some real dramatic music in the background. Like, I'm gonna cool. But I will say the best part of that interview, and it just brought back, just that nostalgic feeling, was her falling into the Blockbuster.
Yeah,
I thought that was epic.
That was dope.
Because you understand how many
scene.
like endless Friday nights I would spend.
Yeah.
Just choosing video games and movies at Blockbuster.
I was very sad.
Hurt my heart when they
the
when it went
Blockbuster
under.
next to my house closed. The famous one in Town and Country area. You remember that one? The one in Hillsborough there. When that finally closed, I ran in there and bought a whole bunch of movies and video games back in the day.
Well, we're a little older than you, Joey, but that was our Tinder.
Yeah.
That's where you would go to meet.
Oh, that was the. See, I wasn't focused on that. I was playing 64 in the the demo with Diddy Kong Racing and things like that. Pokemon.
Oh goodness,
Good times.
That was good times.
I just reminisced. But the trailer was dope.
I like Captain Marvel. I enjoy that character. When I read her in Marvel stories, but I like her in ensembles. Her as a standalone character, I get it. This is like an introduction to her character and for anybody who's going to the movies and wants to know about the Kree and the Skrulls and how that all that alien lore fits into the Marvel universe in the movies in the cinematic universe. But for me, there's not a lot of meat on the bone with her character.
Yeah,
unless she's in the ensemble. Like when she's talking to Jessica Jones in the comic book, or she's in the comic book, she's best friends with her. When she's part of the Avengers, and I'm about to read actually, which I'm really way far behind on. It's finally read Civil War 2, where it's her team against Iron Man's team, and they're arguing over this character, this Inhuman that can see crimes before they happen, and whether they should use him or not, his powers or not. So that's the battle on that. But and everything, like, and even like the new Avengers and stuff like that, whenever she's included in an ensemble cast, I enjoy it a lot more than I don't know. Her standalone story seems interesting. I guess kind of like this like a little intro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's gonna be like a Captain Marvel 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might not. Yeah, they probably throw her.
I think this is just kind of like we're throwing her in the ensemble. We don't have no time to build her up and actually throw her in the Avengers movie and do her justice.
Yeah.
So this is her introduction, and then we're throwing her in the Avengers mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm gonna watch the movie. Like and I probably will be more excited as time goes. But the trailer itself, just judging the trailer itself, it didn't do anything to enthuse me or like make me talk about it.
I was interested. That was about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about it now. So it's Captain Marvel. It's build up to the sequel of or Avengers 4, I think, or Avengers 4. Right, that's what the number 4.
Yeah, it'll be 4.
It'll be 4 Avengers.
Yeah.
So it's the build up to Avengers 4, of course, and we'll see when we get a little bit more meatier trailer in the future. That gives us more of the plot or where exactly they're taking the movie.
I like that touched on some of the important pieces, like of her costume. Like they added the helmet with the mohawk.
I liked it. I like the green.
Cool.
I like the green.
Dope.
That was cool.
I like the green effect. The original costume.
Yeah.
That's what the Kree soldiers wear.
Yeah. Now I will say it does look like they're going to be doing some interesting stuff with the plot. Because, like she says, I'm starting to remember things, and we'll see some little flashbacks in her origin. I think that'll be cool.
You did like it.
I did not like it. You don't try to
you
force
remember that
on
detail?
Me. I do. I remember.
It felt like more of a Nick Fury movie than it did a Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah,
right.
I was kind of like an introduction.
It's like how did affirmative action affect Nick Fury and Shield? How did he move up the ladder? Was it a quota?
All right. So Captain Marvel, of course, is also the big movie posters up on the socials too. Just I didn't get much out of the poster, so
yeah.
I guess it's just a teaser. So I'll take it as only that. So look forward to that. Captain Marvel is supposed to drop when? We're talking about
March?
date? In March of next year.
March.
Oh my goodness.
One quick side note on the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this when we did Infinity War. I want to see Valkyrie again.
Yeah. They gotta touch that. They gotta show those people who survive.
I want to see Valkyrie, and I want to see a Hawkeye, Black Widow movie.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If they don't go all out with part 2, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Like, I need to see every character that's alive somehow be involved in that final fight or something like that. If I don't see that, I think I'll be very disappointed.
They did say for Infinity, the sequel to Infinity War, like that there's a dope scene where all the characters are like just gathered together. Yeah. Whether it's in combat, I have no idea. Yeah. But there is going to be one big scene.
Like if there's not a big call up, there's not even a big call up to like the Netflix characters that they know about. I don't even know.
I could do without that.
Yeah, I don't know, but if they know they're around or they know they're available or somehow, I don't know.
They're street level.
They're street level.
Yeah, that's when you get the IMDb credits as street
talking about the street level Netflix guys. I did finish Iron Fist season 2, and it's interesting because like I get all the flack for all the season 1 stuff. I enjoyed it, but not too much.
It took me a while to really get.
I was committed to it to actually get into it.
Same thing with Jessica Jones. Like it was really like pulling teeth to get me through the first season.
Season 2 kind of dragged too. Season 1 was okay for me, but season 2 kind of dragged a bit. But in this one, I mean, it's not. If you ever read an Iron Fist comic book, this is not the Iron Fist that we know. You know what I'm saying? This is like an unsure Danny Rand. He kind of won the Iron Fist, but he's not using his power to his full potential. He's really just destroying stuff. Where the Iron Fist can do has a lot of powers. It can do. It can heal people. It can you can channel it through weapons. You can do a bunch of stuff with it. With the Iron Fist that he doesn't. At this point, his character doesn't even realize he can do. He's just training and breaking down walls and beating up bad guys right now.
Listen, I had a Chevy Blazer with a V8 engine and a lot of horsepower. I never went over 70.
I know. I get
Sometimes
it.
you don't test your limits.
I get it, but it's a good a building block for his character. The whole season. Okay. The action, the fighting they really stepped it up. They really stepped it up. Every fight, even with it wasn't him, or it was the Misty Knight character, or it was the Colleen Wing character, all the fights were well done, well choreographed. Everything was believable.
That's awesome.
It was like watching a kung fu movie.
That's good. Yeah, because that first season really left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, that season was it could have been a lot better, but. I think they said, okay, we're at where we're at with season 1. How can we make it better and steer some things in the right direction? And that's what they did with this season. So
I only got through halfway through the first episode.
There is some seasons that do drag.
Yeah,
there are some some episodes that do drag.
Yeah.
So I will warn you on that before you invest your time in it. Okay?
I will just say one of the big things for the first season is that he wasn't fighting well. Like he's definitely fighting better, at least on that first few things. So I'm happy about that. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna give him a chance. I liked him in the Defenders. And his little cameo.
Yeah,
in
I
Luke
like the
Cage.
Defenders too, and the Luke Cage cameo. It was very good too as well.
Yeah.
So definitely check it out. I definitely recommend it. Some people, Iron Fist is just not their cup of tea, and I don't think you'll miss out on anything if you don't see Iron Fist. So if that's not your thing, so check it out if you like it. If you don't, it's okay. I think you'll survive. Let's get into. We did get a membership finally for DC Universe, which I'm gonna have to cancel soon. No, I'm just kidding.
Good looks on that.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's just a 7-day trial. So if anybody wants to try out the DC Universe app, they do offer a monthly subscription now that you pay as $7.99 a month.
Okay.
And you do get the first 7 days free. So you can log in now if anybody's listening to this and they want to try out the DC Universe app, go ahead and try it out. You try out the first 7 days free, and they will charge you, after the 7 days. I did share you guys all the logins, and everybody did kind of check it out or watch something on it. So what's your first impressions about the app, Terry?
I was skeptical about this, but I was actually a little hyped when I got on there. I was like, I can watch the original Superman, and I can see Crisis on Two Earths and all this other stuff. I didn't really think about the comic book aspect of it.
Yeah, but you could read the Crisis on it.
Yeah. I didn't think about the comic book aspect of it.
Yeah.
All these comics that I don't that I missed out on.
Right.
Identity Crisis and stuff.
Right. Like I was reading the Teen Titans #1, the introduction, the very first one. Like to try and buy that book is, $1,000 in the pocketbook.
Right.
So it's cool, but I like there's little errors. Like those. I guess maybe those older comic books are just weren't imported right.
Yeah.
So there was like some bottom parts were like cut off. You couldn't read the dialogue, bars that they put on the bottom.
Yeah. I believe it said POW.
No, there's like a lot more there, but you couldn't read it. It just, I guess, because it was an older comic book, the way that they cut them.
Yeah.
Or the way they cut them for the program, some things didn't translate as well than others did.
They got the interns using the scanner. That's what it is.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Joey?
I liked it. I'm actually, I spent some time running through it, seeing what they had to offer. The comic thing, I totally forgot, wasn't aware of, and I thought it was really awesome because you can really go back and, like you said, you went back and look at the Teen Titans issue, and I actually got a chance to go back and watch some old cartoons that, Batman animated series is one of my favorites ever. Yeah. So I literally was just caught up watching that, a couple episodes of that, which I was kind of curious because I wanted to see if they really had everything in here. Out of curiosity, I wanted to see if they had the Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds movie. It's not there.
It's not there.
It's like they totally disowned that.
Yeah, I think they did. It's quite possible. They might bring it back. Who knows? I don't know. Honestly, I think when they finally introduce the Green Lantern, is going to be like that movie was kind of canon.
Yeah. But I just wonder if they're going to have enough content.
Yeah, that's always
interesting. Well, they're making their own. They're gonna have the Titan show.
That's what I'm really waiting for. I'm anticipating that Titan show, and it's dope too because we just saw there was a clip of that went out of Jason Todd meeting Grayson.
Right.
So that was pretty awesome. I'm kind of hyped for this show.
Yeah, there was that. So check it out, guys. You get us the first 7 days free. So we recommend it. It was at least. It was good. I was kind of disappointed. Like, it wasn't like, like I did watch one Batman movie, and every time a new character came out, it didn't like give me like, hey, you want to learn more about this character? Click here. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was going to be.
I guess they're like, if you don't know who Dr. Freeze is by now.
Well, some people don't.
Unsubscribe.
It's a lot. The DC universe is so many multiple universes and Earths.
Yeah.
It's more confusing.
Yeah,
way
it's very
more
hard to
confusing
distinguish
than
between
Marvel.
the trickster and Toyman.
Yeah. Well, it happens. All right, guys. So check out the DC Universe whenever you can. The DC Universe app is on a bunch of different applications. I don't know if it's on PlayStation or Xbox yet, but I will check. So talking about applications, our favorite one of all time, of course, Netflix. They just released a new channel. They actually flipped the Defenders page on Facebook. They flipped it and they called it now NX. So they promote all their sci-fi and anime and comic book shows. They promote it there on that Facebook page now.
Okay.
And that's where I learned about that. Netflix is actually working on a brand new Avatar: The Last Airbender live action TV show for Netflix. Netflix original series. What do you think about that, Tarek? You think there's still juice in that?
There's a little piece of me that wants to
Yeah.
shed a tear.
Yeah?
Because Avatar is maybe one
I
of
don't know,
my
man.
favorite action cartoons. I even like The Legend of Korra, which I haven't finished yet.
That is a good show.
Yeah, but I loved Avatar. I thought the live action movie, I
Yeah.
thought it looked good.
Yeah, I did
good.
say I did good as well. But I was
It
very
looked
disappointed
good, but
with
it just wasn't,
Yeah.
well done.
I
So
was very disappointed with it.
they got the original creators on this one.
Yes,
back for
I
this
see
one.
that.
So I'm really hyped about this. The only thing I saw was the image you sent was the image of the Apu.
Yeah,
I
the
forget his
Apple,
name.
I forget.
Yeah,
the
the
little
flying
animal,
buffalo.
The buffalo, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hyped about it. I'm hyped.
Huh. What do you think, Joey?
No, it's gonna
Think
be
they're
dope.
They're gonna drop the ball, or it's gonna fly?
No, I think they'll drop the ball. I think Netflix does a really good job, especially taking like characters like that and just kind of prolonging an entire season for it. Similar to what they did with the Marvel stuff. So I think Netflix is gonna probably hit it out the park with this, where the movie kind of lacked. That came out years ago.
Yeah. Well, now they got more
I
time
think-
now. Now they got
more time, and I think visually it'll be on point. I'm here for
Where
it.
would they take the story though? Because obviously they told the story already in animation form. Where would they take it now? Even if they use the same character,
Well, they might just retell it.
Yeah.
Do you think
And
so?
do
It's
it
like
all
what they
live?
do with other Disney
Really?
movies. They
Retell
I
it
mean,
again?
they're not doing anything. They're not reinventing the wheel
Retell
too
it
much
again?
with Beauty and the Beast.
I don't know. I'm not a fan
Just
of
made
that.
it live action.
You can just cut out
that's
some
a classic
episodes.
story though.
They might tweak a couple things.
Yeah,
but
you
I
can
don't
definitely
think-
cut out some episodes on the original Avatar.
I don't know, but I'm gonna invest my time in a live action show just to see the whole story again. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm curious to see how they do the fights and how they do the airbending and waterbending and all that stuff. Now they could always do it right after the other Avatar ended. We don't have any story
Yeah.
of that one.
Yeah,
you know.
I'd say that definitely pick it up from there. There's
Yeah,
got to be
do some
more things or him
flashbacks.
saving people and
Yeah.
fixing
Or
there's-
they can do it in the modern era. He's just one of them is an accountant, and the other guy is, he works
Yeah.
at Publix, but in the deli section. So he uses firebending to heat meat.
and then somebody
Love
shares a
those pub
picture of him
subs.
on
That's why
Facebook
it
and
tastes
becomes
so good.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, if your girl was a waterbender, you just couldn't, you just had to accept whatever she said. You're like, all right.
Oh man, that's crazy. All right, guys. So check out all that stuff that we talked about. Everything's available now. Or the trailer's up. DC Universe is available. You can check out Iron Fist season 2 on Netflix. And talking about future events, of course, this weekend is MegaCon Tampa here in Tampa, Florida, at the Tampa Bay Convention Center, or the downtown one. They're gonna have Jeffrey Dean Morgan in the house over there.
That's dope.
Okay.
A lot of Walking Dead. Actually, let me go to the official website here, so I'll make sure I'm announcing the right people. But there's a lot of Walking Dead actors. I think both Doctor Who's are going to be in the house.
Wow.
The original and the new one. I think also. Let's see here. All my celebrities are loading. Manu Bennett, who plays Deathstroke in the Arrow TV show.
I like
He's
to think
gonna
I
be in
like
the
to
house.
call him Crixus. It's Crixus and Spartacus.
Yeah,
my boy.
Yeah. So, the Harry Potter twins are going to be in the house.
Oh yeah.
David Manaz. I don't even know if I'm saying his last name right, but it's okay. He's in Gotham. He plays Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's going to be in the house. The gentleman, Sheen Pertwee, who plays Alfred in Gotham as well, is going to be in there. We got a whole bunch of Star Trek actors from the next generation, like John Delancey. Going to have Marina Citrus, who plays Counselor Troy. Corbin Benson, who's also in, of course, Michael Dorn is going to be in the house as well. Mr. The Clan himself, I forget his name now.
Worf.
Worf. There you go. Yes, thank you very much. And then we have some Firefly actors are going to be in the house. I know, of course, for you, Joey, Jason David Frank is going to be in the building.
Yeah,
the original Green White Ranger.
/ White Ranger.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, a couple of people did cancel. They were supposed to have Christian Serratos, which I was hoping to see there. She's beautiful. A girl who plays the girl who's in Walking Dead.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Which one in Walking Dead?
She is she's the Spanish girl.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I forget her name now.
Rosita.
Yeah, Rosita. There you go.
Yeah.
She plays Rosita.
Yeah.
And
I like how you try to stay politically correct and not say the Latin girl.
Yeah. Latina, it's okay. I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately she had to cancel. And then, of course, Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future was supposed to be in the building. He had to cancel. But there's going to be some interesting actors there. If you want to get their have to pay for them photo ops or their signatures, they will be in the building. Of course, there's going to be a lot of comic creators also in the building. And we, as Geek Culture Congress, will be covering it as media. So Tarek will be walking around trying to get some funny things going on in the MegaCon, and Joey's gonna also be doing some videos.
I'll pull up on Friday.
He's gonna pull up.
If I don't go to the Drake Migo concert Saturday, I'll definitely be out
There you
there.
go.
On Friday.
Never let somebody ride your wave, Joey.
And then, of course, I'll be at the booth with the Adamas Comics because we're promoting Alien Ox still. And he has an alternate cover of number 1. I don't know if he has number 2 yet, but he definitely will have copies of issue number 1. So if you want to come check us out and just say hi to us, we'll be on the floor over there in MegaCon Tampa. So come check us out, okay? This weekend in Tampa, Florida.
We in the building.
Tarek, what's going on with you in your life?
Just follow me. I don't know. It's been a mess. Just follow me on Instagram. My name is Tarek.
All right.
Please.
Joey, let them know what's going on with you.
Yeah, continue to follow me on the gram and Twitter at Joey Franchise. A lot of people have been really coming for my head after I admitted that MGK beat Eminem in this whole rap battle that they got going on. I'm just saying.
If I'd known that, we'd have had a little side combo.
Well, if you got some comments for me or what have you, come get the smoke. But no, I actually just posted the trailer as well for the Captain Marvel.
All right.
So I'm pretty hyped about it, trying to get your thoughts on it. So feel free to share and let's go back and forth about it. And of course, catch me Monday through Friday, 7 to midnight, Wild 94.1, the Bay's Party Station.
Cool. Follow my nocturnal life as always. Follow me at DJ Speedy JR. Thank you so much. Follow us on Instagram, Geek Culture Congress on Instagram. Also, like the Facebook page, Geek Culture Congress. Find us on Facebook as well. Thank you so much for listening. And that's it for Geek Culture Congress today. We will be back live, hopefully, from MegaCon Tampa this weekend. So look out for that. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.